We come to you from the Metroplex just outside Dallas. It's Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas. Both of today's teams are looking to add another win to their total and give their team some momentum as the end of the season draws nearer. Thanks for joining us as the Jets get set to take on the Cowboys. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Gamble. Well, John, both of these teams appear to be very evenly matched, and it has the makings of a game that might not be decided until late in the fourth quarter.
And this is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Take it. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Urlacher is there on the stop at the 22.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hand it off. Setting up play action with the pass. Incomplete pass. An errant pass that time.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Jets come out in a dime package.
Get the pressure on, man. Come on. Deuce it. Let's get the pressure.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 38-yard line.
39-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. They'll take over at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D.
Daniels, the man in motion. Still in this direction. Wilson is there on the stop at the 42.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
On the carry. Gets the pass off. Short swing pass to the running back. Eli Manning is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. It's third down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Barber, the lone setback. With the throw, he finds his man. Chavis comes up to make the play.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day. Receives the handoff. Lynch is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
2nd and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
The Cowboys come out in a dime package.
Get us on. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Drops back. Closing in. Hit and set.
Now here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
To convert on this 3rd down, they have to get it to the 37.
Keep it in front of you.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure. Throwing. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the 1st down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Gamble into return. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Play football. All right, here we go.
McGahee, the deep back. A little misdirection. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 25.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
What's the hard count? Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
They'll go from the shotgun. They'll bring the blitz. Great move to get free. Samuel comes up to make the play. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. 3rd downs, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Let's go now. You can't stop me.
The Cowboys come out in the bunch formation. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. And he's knocked out of bounds. That's the 48. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Go low. Go low. Be careful. Let's go. Be
McGahee, the lone setback on the carry. Great fake. Gets the pass off. On the sideline and out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the 1st down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Lloyd was his intended target.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. No more, fellas. Defense, get ready. Hey, let's go one deep.
With a counterplay. Number 58 is there for the tackle.
Loss of 2 on the play.
To convert on this 3rd down, they have to reach the 38.
You need a rush. Here we go, D.
Nickelback in this time. Farad sends a man in motion.
3 ball. Let's go.
Throwing on the run. Comes in low, but he has it. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Gus Farad is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Bushmanzada lines up deep for the punt return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Not today.
They give it to the halfback. Can't bring it in. Al Wilson stopped him for his third tackle so far.
7-yard
Turner
gain
running hard,
on the
going
play.
right through the arm tackles. Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The rush is on. Throwing. And it's complete. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching. And I think he's become one of the best out there.
38-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Wassman starts out of the shotgun. He's going to run. Langs comes up to make the play at the 39. Loss of a couple on that one.
I don't think that was a designed quarterback run, but he thought he saw something open, but it closed up quickly, and he had nowhere to go.
Gus Farrar returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
It's showtime, baby. From the start, from the start.
There he goes. Wilson is there for the tackle. Johnny had nobody open, so he takes off and picks up some nice yardage.
And that was an athletic play right there. They gave him a little gap, and he turned it into a big gap and some big yardage.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
What's the hard count?
They line up in the I formation, looking upfield. With the throw, the pass ball's incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Hansen comes into the game for the punt. Gamble is back to receive this kick. From the 22-yard line, he manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 22. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on. Here it comes. Set. Knock him out. Defense, get ready.
Hands off to the tailback. Urlacher comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, watch that.
McGahee is the deep back. Campbell comes in motion.
Watch your man. Let's run, man. Get it started.
Give it to the halfback. Kimawatu is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch it back.
He gets the carry. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. First down as he's able to hang on to that ball.
Yeah, great job of holding on to it. That one had steam coming off it.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Watch it.
Schlesinger, the man in motion.
Let's go,
With the counterplay. Urlacher comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
All right, let's go. Watch
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Samuel is there for the tackle at the 47, and they only need a couple to convert after that pass completion.
And these situations are always a little tougher on the defense because they can pretty much run any play from their playbook trying to convert. So they have to be ready for anything.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Do what we do. Not you.
with the pass play on 3rd and short. Dumps it off. The pass falls incomplete, and the receiver is not able to make the adjustment to the underthrown ball. Mohammed was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Sauerbrunn will come in now to punt it away. Uspanzada is the deep return man. Fair catch. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Turner, the lone setback. Wassman sends a man in motion. On the carry. Lynch is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
The Cowboys come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
All right, now.
They're coming with the blitz. And it's complete. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Tosses it right. Fujita is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
You have a good balance of run and pass on offense. The defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on their own 23. The first quarter has been dominated by the defensive units. Still, no score. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Second and 6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Back it up, baby.
Handoff to the tailback. Williams comes up to make the play. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Blue down, blue down.
Wassman will work out of the shotgun.
Watch the ball. Here we come.
Drops back. Pumps once. Looking long down the right side of the field. Drops the interception.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Hansen is ready to punt this one away. Gamble back to return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line. The
First and
Cowboys
10.
will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Get it up. Set. Knock him out.
On the call. Nice play fake. Looking for the long completion. Tipped away. No, it's caught.
Muhsin Muhammad is one of those guys who makes good adjustments on the ball. He can jump, he can catch it over his shoulder, twist, turn, do all those things he has to do to make the play.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
McGahee, the lone setback. Pressure coming. What a tackle from behind. Jenkins gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, big, strong man.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
39-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Out of the I formation. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. He was really hit hard on that play. Lloyd needed just one more block to pick up the first down, John.
Yeah, but still a great game. When you pick up yardage like that after making a catch, then your offense is doing something right.
Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down.
I can do it, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in with the pass. Nikio Spikes picks it off. He saw the blitz coming and just threw it up for grabs.
Hey, when you send a blitz and your guys in the secondary are in good position, that's the kind of thing that's going to happen. The whole defense should get credit for that interception.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 33.
We like to pack the wool. Let's run, man. So we gonna take it. Yeah, it's on.
Give it to the halfback. Misses the tackle. Schobel is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
He hands it off. Redding is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Get it started. Hey, let's go one deep. Watch out.
Wassman with a man in motion. Hand it off. Slaughter comes up to make the play.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Second and 5. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Under 10.
Two extra defensive backs. The defense is in the dive. Wright is there on the stop at the 37. Turner picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. Ball on the 37-yard
Ball
line.
on the 37-yard line.
Stay at home. What's the hard count? Here we go.
The Jets come out of the bunch formation. Flips the tackle. Lang is there for the tackle at the 28. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like it might be clipping.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. Stay posted up.
The Cowboys come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
On the play. Second and long. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. I can do it, baby.
Wassman from the shotgun.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Pressure. He held on to it too long. Redding picks up the sack.
It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be on that one. When he sees a rush coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
He got to the quarterback again to record his second sack of the game. It's now third and long after the sack. Barber, the lone setback. They're coming with the blitz. Pass was incomplete, and he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
Gamble will go back to accept this punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
McGahee lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it, and the catch is made.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Gain of 10. Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Do something. Watch your man. Be careful.
The Cowboys line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off, knocked down at the line. Roll with the coverage.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 41-yard line.
McGahee lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Fakes the handoff. Incomplete pass.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Sauerbrunn comes into the game for the punt. Bushmanzada looks like he's ready for the return. From the 20. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 26-yard line. Ball on their own 26.
Starts the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Only one man back. Wassman sends a man in motion. He'll pass on first down. Under pressure, got to him as he throws.
And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Deuce it.
Handed off to the fullback. Williams comes up to make the play at the 30.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
4-yard gain on the play. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Fullback handoff. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it, and he hits his target. This one will be spotted at the 47. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch the play. Under 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Daniels, the man in motion.
Temple. Stay both now. It's showtime, baby.
With a counter play. Lang is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
So low. All right, now. Bring it in. Watch out. Lucky. Let's go. Be good. Let's do our thing.
On the carry. Lynch is there on the stop at the 32. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
All right, let's go. Rush in.
Nickelback in this time. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Wilson is there for the tackle at the 28.
Number 56.
They called it
Still first
inadvertent.
down.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, You can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
2-minute warning coming up.
There we go.
UTEC comes in motion.
Watch the snap down. Keep it up. Let's go, boys.
On the call, setting up play action with the pass, and the catch is made. Touchdown, New York.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. Daniels came up with several big receptions on that touchdown drive, John.
And you know, when I talked to him last week, he said they were really going to try and get him the ball more.
Number 9 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Gamble. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. He can't get away. The line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Nothing. They don't get nothing. Here we go. One of us gonna make a play. Let's go now. They soft, man. Turn it up now. It's on. Hey, watch the ball. No more, fellas. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go, let's go. Let us dictate.
Pull back handoff. Wilson comes up to make the play. At the 21-yard line, Samari Roll is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
21-yard line.
Let's go.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Pressure coming with the pass. Nearly intercepted.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
On the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 42-yard line. Not much return room that time, and he goes down at the 50. It's 1st and 10.
We'll start the drive at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Usmanza was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
We're talking about bringing. Watch the snap down.
Out of the shotgun.
Let's go.
Pump fakes with the pass. Makes the adjustment.
Timeout
9-yard gain.
called by the offense.
Time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's get some. Play football. They ain't got nothing. So we gonna take it.
It's the toss to the right. Wilson makes the tackle at the 35-yard
Gain
line.
of 6
When you can
on
be
the
effective
play.
like that, running to the outside, it kind of spreads the defense out a little. And when they do that, then you can come back and run to the inside.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
We turning it up. From the start.
They'll go from the I formation. Great fake with the throw. Almost picked off. Daniels was his intended target.
Daniels, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10.
The injury sustained earlier, a torn bicep, so he will, of course, remain sidelined for at least the rest of this one. Wassman sends a man in motion.
There we go.
He tucks it away. Chavis is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel tackle. Right brings him down before he can reach the marker. Turner is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. Number 9 is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The try is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Squib kick short from the 14. The Cowboys need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 36-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Farrat with a man in motion.
Blue down. All on us, y'all.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Short pass split to the wide receiver. Hussein Muhammad is proving again how tough he is to defend. Second and 4 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
Closing in with the pass. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 45.
Here we go. Alert, 5-5. Come on.
Farrat sends a man in motion.
Watch each other back. Get some slot going. Watch your man. Let's go.
Going long to the left. Trying for the end zone before halftime. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Jets ahead of the Cowboys. 10-0.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Sauerbrunn is just about ready to kick this one away.
Hushman Zeta back to return.
This one is handled by Hushmanzadeh. New York is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. The Cowboys clearly set the pace so far in this one. What do you expect in the second half, John?
This game is still far from over, but they have the momentum and the lead right now. It's going to be up to the defense to set the tone here in the second half.
Turner in the backfield. They'll bring the blitz. With the pass, it's batted away. Daniels ran the short pattern but couldn't haul it in. Fujita had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch out. Rear right. Need a hammer, not the nail.
Brings it down looking to run. Wilson is there for the tackle at the 22. Just a short gain that time, John, after the scramble.
You're not going to catch those guys out of position very often. That time they were right there to make the stop before he could get very far.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Keep it underneath. Keep it in front of me. We're talking about
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Blitz is coming. Throwing. It's batted away.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
James was there on the coverage. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 41-yard line.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The rush is on. Pressure, throws it, jumps and makes the catch.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Let's go. Be physical. Come on. Hey, let's go.
Looking to run it here. Powering ahead. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 38. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Williams is there on the stop at the 28.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, dude.
So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Great fake. With the pass. Almost intercepted. Number 52 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. Leonard kicks it through.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Hushmanzada. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Under 10, 10. Keep the throttle down. Get it up.
Looking for room. Williams is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels, the man in motion.
All on us, y'all.
Hands it off. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Third and inches. Ball on the 30-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Come on, now to finish this.
The blitz is on. Under pressure. Great play by the veteran linebacker.
Yeah, he's still a very strong competitor, and he loves the blitzing game.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3-and-out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hold the look. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Watch your eyes. Yeah, so we gonna take it.
On the carry. Setting up play action. He was hit just as he threw.
Grading pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Get it, son.
Throws it. Interception.
The defensive coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking for a pass, and he put it up, and boom, they get the interception.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 35. Hushmanzada moves in motion. Little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 32. It's his third tackle of the contest.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
On the 32-yard line.
Turner, the lone setback. They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 22. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
You gotta believe it, it's RJ. What's screen? Play hard and fast, baby. Let us dictate.
Hand off to the tailback. Corey Chavis has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
They need 10 for the touchdown.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the first half, but here they are in the 3rd, inside the 20. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
10 yards away from the end zone. Drops back. Throws one up in the end zone. He's there. Touchdown, Jets.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. They got excellent field position and made the most of it.
They took the bull by the horns. They weren't about to let that favorable circumstance turn out unfavorably.
Number 9 will be kicking off. This one is handled by Gamble.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Clear! Clear! I'm coming through, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Henry is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Second and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Keep it up. It's showtime, baby.
McGahee, the lone back. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing, this defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Dropping back. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Bushmanzada gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 38. Bushmanzada returns this one to the 48-yard line. Ball right around midfield.
At the 48-yard line. First and 10.
We're talking about
Turner, the lone back.
everything you got.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Runs through the tackle. James is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Fine decision to throw the ball where he did after looking off the coverage.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Turner, the lone back. Little misdirection. Redding comes up to make the play. At the 30, the defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down.
Second and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Under 10. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, Tom. What's left? What's the hard count? Let's go. Be fast.
So the quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere.
4 on the play.
Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down.
Keep your eyes open.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package, tucks it away, fakes the handoff, throwing, drops the interception.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Number 9 needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. It's good. Great kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is fielded by Gamble. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Little misdirection. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 29.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Don't stop that motor.
McGahee, the deep back.
Hey, watch the ball. Yeah, you see me. Let's ride, man.
The rush is on. Sack. And the pressure got to the quarterback.
You know what they're doing is running the 3-4. The offensive linemen aren't sure who's coming and who's dropping back. And that can lead to a man coming free to the quarterback.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Let's turn it up, D. Stay post now. Here I go. One of us will make a play.
With the throw, nearly intercepted.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Bushmanzada sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. On the ground. Lynch is there for the tackle at the 44. Turner is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
From the start. So low. We like a pack of wood. They ain't got nothing. Keep it up. Turn it up now.
Hand off to the tailback. Al Wilson is tackling anything and everything with a football out there.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an
Here we
eye.
go, baby.
Hand it off to the back, setting up play action. Throwing. Tip ball. And he got it. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
One back. Do something. Sit out.
Daniels moves in motion.
No more, fellas. Come on. Watch the play.
On the carry. They're going to spot this one at the 38-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4.
The defense has had a tough time slowing down the running game. The offensive line has really controlled the line of scrimmage, opening up some big holes for the back to run through.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 20-3. Jets. Dallas is going to need a huge fourth quarter if they expect to win this one. 2nd and 3 coming up here.
On the 38-yard line.
Everything you got.
Hand it off. Fakes the handle. Throws it. And he hits his target. James is there for the tackle at the 34. Uspanzada makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go, dude. Not one inch, fellas.
Gives the ball off. Al Wilson tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 33-yard line.
Watch in.
Gets the call. Gamble is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. You don't see a fullback make those kinds of runs very often.
Hey, when you talk about a fullback, you're usually talking about his lead blocking. This guy showed that he can pick up yardage just as good as he can block.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
All right, now. Let's go.
Out of the I formation. Bolden goes in motion.
Here we go, baby. Work it on.
Give it to the halfback. Schobel comes up to make the play. And that's a gain of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Stay soft, man.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Throws it. Touchdown, Jets.
Watch his catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good. They have a commanding 24-point lead after that touchdown. Number 9. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is handled by Gamble.
They need one quick score and then some more.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch a man. Let's run, man.
McGahee, the deep man. Looking upfield. Spike comes up to make the play. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Get some swat going.
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Lloyd was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Check it.
Farad out of the gun. They'll bring the blitz. Throws this one off balance. Complete to the wide receiver. Wilson is there for the tackle at the 38.
Lucky. We're talking about bringing. Watch the snap down. Do something. We turning it up. Yeah, you see me. Come on.
A little misdirection. Williams comes up to make the play at midfield.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Bring it up. Let's go, boys. Here I go. Oh, baby, come on.
Hand it off. Urlacher is there on the stop at the 47. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
There we go, D. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's turn it up, D.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. Lloyd was his intended target.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line.
No more, fella.
Farad scans the defense from the gun. Here they come. With the pass, they'll knock him out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Everything you got. Here we go. Here we come.
Whip.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is a time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's do our thing.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Closing in, gets the pass off. Adrian Wilson has it. Wilson makes the 4th quarter interception. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
We're talking about bringing. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Lossman will work out of the shotgun.
Let's go.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Bolden didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Set. Do some. We turning it up. Let's go. Solo.
Hand it off to the back. Wilson is there for the tackle. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Back it up, baby.
On the carry. Schobel comes up to make the play. Turner takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, be fierce. Let's go. All right, now.
Gets the pass off. It's batted away. Clayton was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Right with the coverage.
Third and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on. Let's make a play.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. Go make a play.
They give it to the halfback. John Lynch brought him down. That's his 5th tackle of the game. 13-yard gain on third down. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Turner, the lone back. Toss play to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Regular. Set.
Takes off. Slaughter comes up to make the play at the 49. Lossman tried to take off with it, but the defense was waiting.
And that's the advantage to running a zone coverage. Everyone is looking at the quarterback, and it makes it much more difficult for him to run for any yardage.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball right around midfield.
Nothing long. Watching the
Nickel back in this time. Daniels in motion.
Come on. Yeah, you see me. Here I go.
Looking upfield. Can't bring him down. Right is there for the tackle. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, and that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on third down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Ball on the 38-yard line. 9th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Keep it up. No more, fellas.
Hand off to the tailback. Al Wilson has been tremendous. That was his 14th tackle.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
Ball on the 35-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. On the ground. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 31. Just about a 3-yard gain. Ball on the 31-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. 2 minutes to go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Hands it off to the back. Redding is there on the stop at the 27-yard line. Again, they convert on third down.
And you're right about that. 3 different third downs on this drive, and all 3 they picked up the first. They just can't get the offense off the field.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get it started. It's on.
This one is handed off. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Gain of 2. And this is the 13th play of this drive.
On the 26-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Come on. We're talking about bringing. Watch out.
Hand it off. Lang is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and the holes for the backs in this one.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We gotta have it,
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Hand it off to the fullback. Chris Gamble wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. 1 first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone on this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
15th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Everything you got. Hey, let's go. Watch your man. It's showtime, baby. Watch the snap down. Hey, let's go.
On the carry. Wilson is there on the stop at the 6. The defense hasn't come up with any answers for this long drive.
You know, this offense is in a rhythm right now, and it's the defense's job to knock it out of them. They need a sack or a turnover or just something to slow them down.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Here I come. Set. Hey, here we go. Watch the face. Lucky.
Little misdirection. Williams is there for the tackle at the 5-yard line. Barber takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
5-yard line.
Hey, stall. Hold the look. Check it. Here we go. Get some swat going. Tampa.
Receives the handoff. Touchdown, Jets. Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, New York 34, Dallas 3. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.